Okay, so we've been suffering in our household with some horrible dry hands, and I've decided to test out some homemade hand products so you can try this out yourselves at home. Trying to go through my cupboards of what would actually be useful for you to be able to get your hands on, and should be in everyone's cupboards. So I'm going to start off with, I've put some honey and some sugar and mixed that up into a bowl, and this is going to provide us with a sort of scrub solution. If your hands are cracked, you might not actually want to be putting so much exfoliation onto the skin, so avoid those little cracking areas, but literally just massage it in for a couple of minutes all over. I then actually, because the honey has got such lovely properties to hydrate the skin and nourish the skin, if you can leave that on the backs of your hands for a couple of minutes, it'll almost sort of go a little bit tacky and you'll feel that sort of sinking in. So I've used my local honey. I locally source my honey, which is really good for people that suffer with allergies, hay fever and asthma. It works on the basis that if you eat your local honey, you will actually be getting a little bit more immunity towards the pollen that's in your environment and in your local area. You have to eat the honey for quite a few months for that to be effective, but it's definitely worth trying to seek out your local honey. So once that's been on the skin for a couple of minutes, you can then go and rinse that one underneath the tap and rinse that off with some nice warm water. Once that's done, I'm just going to show you the other hand so you don't have to watch us rinsing it all off. After that, I've actually mixed up some coconut oil and a couple of drops of my essential lavender oil just to give it a nicer scent as well. But the lavender itself is very soothing and calming. If you don't have coconut oil at home, you can use an olive oil. Just a cooking olive oil is quite rich and thick. And you could also use a yogurt, but obviously using a natural yogurt, not a flavoured one. A natural yogurt with some honey in it would make a very good hand mask, but you'd have to rub that off. With the coconut oil and lavender, again, that will just sink in so lovely that that can work as a really, really rich hand cream or an overnight hand cream. And you can actually use that if you want to put some cotton gloves on or gloves on as a really nice intense night treatment, but that will sink in as well. So there's two options for you. I would do the scrub first and then do the coconut oil, and obviously you can make up enough of a batch that you can do that for the whole family or for a couple of days in a row and take away some of the pain and the soreness that we're all seeing. If you are suffering with cracks and dry bits in the skin on the hands, then you are actually then more open and prone to infections and germs getting in. So it's really important that we care for our hands at the moment. Use hand sanitizer when you're out, but when you're in your household, use your hand washes, and you can easily put in a couple of drops of lavender or tea tree oil into your hand wash or your sanitizer to try and help as well. Hope that's useful for you.